so much for watching. My name is Gretchen, and my goal for doing these videos is to show you that you can have fun and you can learn how to do multiple different types of paintings. So what I've been focusing on lately is fluid art, which I find just very fun, very messy, but very fun. So I'm going to do something today that kind of goes along with my patriotic theme. I'm going to make a flag, and I'm going to do it using the streaking method that I did in my previous video. And if you didn't see that, the streaking method is similar to these. I do lots of different layers. I pour paint off, I add more paint. So if you see a lot of paint coming and going, don't worry, I am going to reuse it. Somebody's outside my door. Someone outside my door. Don't, you're distracting me. Go. Bye, kids. Now I can do it because my child is not here. Today what we're going to do is a patriotic red, white, and blue flag. This is art. It's not going to look like the actual flag perfectly, but it's just a rendition of an abstract looking flag that I think will look really cool. So this will be a multi-day project. I have to wait for things to dry, and then I have to add more things. And first thing we're going to do is get the reds and whites on my canvas. It's a 10 by 20 rectangular canvas. So I already have the blue on there. I'll add a little more blue later, but we're going to do reds and whites right now. I create the paint with Floetrol, a gloss medium, and some water. So it's like a Dutch pour consistency, very thin, which is okay because I want the paint to just roll off the canvas. I'm going to just put the colors on the screen for you so you know what I'm using. But I use lots of different brands, lots of different colors. Well, today we're using three colors maybe. Today we're going to use red, white, and blue, essentially. So we're just going to have fun with this. I already have a mess on my table because I just did the this painting here, the red, white, and blue that I call the streak method. And let's do a flag. I think it'll be fun. So let's go. Let's change my hair. So this is what it looks like. Of course, I probably touched it up a little bit since you saw it last, but I think it looks pretty. And then the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna embellish over here in the blue area. Pause. We need to put the stencil on here. Just use masking tape. I bought this at the dollar store. You don't have to use expensive things if you just can't afford it right now, but I have the green frog tape. I have the blue painter's tape. This is just from dollar store. So what, there I go again. There's my So I'm gonna use the 1776 stencil and I'm gonna tape it on. Once I tape it on, I'm gonna bring you down for a closer look so you can watch me work. I use the Liquitex gloss gel. You're going to smear it evenly on here, not super thick, not too thin, and then I'm going to put paint on top of it, and then we take it off, and there should be a really nice emblem that stands up a little bit. It'll look really cool. All right, so let's get started. Let me bring you in. Make sure it's centered where you want it, and you're going to want to tape it. Just make sure that the stencil doesn't move. Like cheap tape. The cheap tape moves on you. 6. Get some stars in our flag. You don't want it to like lift too much. This is lifting a bit. That's why I'm going to put tape right here. Well, once the gel's on there, I think that won't be a problem. You want the gel to be evenly dispersed, but you want to make sure you push down on the stencil so that the gel doesn't get underneath the stencil. Once it's on there, it'll hold it down. I also have stars. I could have put just stars on here, but I just thought this looked really cool. Most Americans understand what 1776 is. If you're watching from another country, you probably do too. It looks pretty even right there. Make sure that you clean this. I always have baby wipes on hand. I also use paper towel quite a bit. Keeps all my stuff clean. Make sure you shut your jar. That way it won't dry out while you're painting. I'm just using Artist Loft metallic white. Maybe a little more. And then I'm also going to use this Deco Art. It's an extreme sheen silver. It's a really pretty silver. But let's start with the white on the stars. I'm just going to go around. So you want to make sure that you didn't put the gel on so thick that you can't see your stencil. Otherwise, you're going to blend your colors. And I've done that before. It does look kind of cool. But with something where you want distinct colors on each part, you want to make sure you know what you're doing and you can see where your stencil items are. I just like to blend it so it's somewhat smooth. If it's not smooth, that's okay because texture actually looks pretty I think I have all my stars in here. So that happens sometimes. If you scrape too much, it can come off. So then you just gotta put it back on. The nice thing about art is there are no mistakes. They're just happy accidents, right? My favorite artist always talks about that. All right, so in the middle here, I have 1776. I think I want to put metallic white in here and then add a little bit of that silver. Okay. This is kind of the fun part of painting, is where you can just do kind of some fun things. Add some embellishments. Really, you can do what you want. See, now what I've done is I've created too much silver. I don't mind this. A little lumpy, but I feel like I want to go darker. What I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a darker metallic. This is zinc, which is going to be darker than the silver. Yeah. So I'm just going to put some straight on here. Maybe do a little bit. I think that's all I need. So that's super quick. Make sure you clean these off. Super important. Clean your tools, otherwise they're gonna look nasty and you'll have to buy more. So you want to take off 3 sides first. So I'm going to take this side of the tape off first. Hold it down. Push up this here. Take this. I can grab it. Take this one off. Then I'm going to take this side off here. And then what I'll do is I'm going to lift this way, and it should hopefully come out perfect. That looks sweet. Take your tape off, and then it's kind of messy. So what I usually do is I always have paper towel here, and I just lay it there. So, oh, uh-oh, shoot. Accident, no! I got silver on my painting. That's okay. That's why baby wipes are good to have on hand. So if you have any areas in here where the gel leaked, it's always a good idea to clean it up, but I don't see anything like that. Well, this is what it's gonna look like. That is the finished product. But thanks so much for watching. This was fun. All right, that's a wrap. Bye. So what am I trying to say?